Hello and welcome back to Etrian Odyssey 2 HD with me, McGammar. Today, I'm going croc hunting. And I'm going to see if a method would work. I just need it to be night. And I need to go through a couple of doors. I'm going to quick save here. I'm going to go through the door. I have Gup in the party because we are not fast enough for this. Let's smite you, let's beat away by you, let's warmite you, and let's first turn you so that you can potentially put the tree to sleep before it doesn't turn. We don't really need you guys to do this, but we're going to. Venom twigs, we need a lot of those. We need a lot of those. Save the game before we go in the door. Okay, no, this one's normal. This one's normal. There are only sorts of area damage, that has to go. And we don't want things to be going bad. We do that. We warmite again. There's enough damage to get everything down. Ooh, we hit level 70. Good stuff. Good stuff. Where do I even put these points? If I had put all the points into health instead of TP, I would have had 10. Ah, well. Ah, well. My characters aren't perfect. We still beat the game. Now we're just trying to get all the stuff. I think this might be the one I need. Yeah, this is probably the one I need. We will find that croc, eventually. It's just a matter of getting it to appear. I'm getting there. I've been around this floor many times, so if the map seems a little bit more filled in than it was, that's why. Okay, I think this is where I make my save. This is where I'm gonna make my save that I load. Okay. So I need to go through 2 doors from here. 2 doors from here, but I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, this will work. No, I think I'm gonna need to load. I think we're gonna need to load from there. I have a plan. It's not a very good plan, but still a plan. Good old level for Gup. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is it. I need to load that save. So let's go to the beginning. And let's continue from there. Now, if I go through here, this is not going to be a Muckdile. It's going to be what we just fought. But that's okay. That should reset the numbers a little bit. And allow me to get other things. We missed. That might affect my numbers. Now, I don't save here, but I do need to make sure I'm ready. We have Amritas. We're going to use them. We're going to need them. Here we go. Yeah, that didn't happen. That didn't happen the way I wanted it to. I probably used the wrong combination of abilities, which caused a different thing to happen in the RNG. That's not going exactly the way I wanted to, but we still have another chance. Still have another chance. If it happens, we're ready for it. No, this is not what we need. That was my last chance. That was my last chance. This isn't gonna work. Not this time. I need to get my numbers to be slightly different, so let's try something else. Okay, let's load it back again. Let's try again. Let's try again. This should work, if I can find the right combination of abilities to make it work. But what if I smite the left and meet array by you? Then we auto-attack. I'm not going to worry about leveling up yet. We shouldn't need it. We shouldn't need it. We got a gator. We got a gator. Okay. Alright. Alright. This is something. Okay. Profound Sugar. Rita Reba. Warmite. Sugar. First turn Mills. Torpor. Okay. Alright. 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 Smite. Rita Reba. Warmite. Damon. First turn you. Torpor. We can't let you get... We missed! We missed! Provoke the attacks in. Muckdile 2. Effectively nothing happened. Okay, we're all gonna go down anyway. Muckdile 1. Okay, I'm out of TP. I'm out of TP. Let's use... I don't think I have a Soma. I don't have a Soma. Fizz missed on us. Fizz missed on us. Okay, Sav. We went down. Well! The Bravant messed us up. The Bravant messed us up. Let's try again. Let's try again. Okay, so in order to get that dial to appear, we need to do the exact same thing here. We need to do the exact same thing in this fight every time, otherwise things will change. I didn't sleep. We can't run away. We can't run away. And it's faster to reload if I just... I didn't just sleep. I just held the A button and I just messed it up. That happens sometimes. That happens sometimes. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. Try again. Try again. Okay. Smite. Meet Reba. Warmite. First turn, Torpor. Okay, and we auto-attack. Okay, now we know our next fight is going to be against the Dial. And we want that. We want that for us. I think Mills might still be equipped with his... No, he's got his luck stuff again. He's got his luck stuff again. We just don't have a 100% chance to apply sleep to the thing. So, I need to be careful. I need to be really careful. So, no Bravants. No Bravants. You do that, you do that, you do that. First turn, Torpor. We're going to keep hitting it really, really hard. And as long as we keep it asleep, this is going to work. Okay. We're getting it. We're getting it. Stay the course. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep hitting it. It's almost there. There's a lot of health. We're getting it. The one might wear off. Ah. Okay. And because I found a way to generate that consistently, I was able to try again over and over and over until I got it. All right. We got the dial. We got the dial. Okay. Now, that might not work for you because your stats will be a little bit different. You might need slightly more or less attacks to be able to do a thing. You might have better equipment. As you saw, if I messed up even a little bit, I didn't encounter the dial. So we go to the palace, we register what we got. And we got stuff. So we have all the monsters. We have all the monsters now. Yeah, it says I didn't kill that because I got it previously, and that's how I was able to learn that that's how I encounter a Muckdile. So because that's what I did, that's why it didn't appear here this time. And that's fine. Our item compendium is now full. Unfortunately, I have to farm for 5 million items from this point. I think I have somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 items I didn't get. And most of it is killing enemies in the 6th stratum. However, there's also lots of items I didn't get from killing the FOEs on the way to the optional bosses. Like the Sonicers on the way to the Worm. Or the Petaludas on the way to the Dragon. Or... what's the other one? Or those Kilo Horns on the way to the Worm. I think there was even like a couple of weird drops I didn't get, like getting gum vines from Leftlasias, or... oh, there was all sorts of nonsense I didn't get. But you know what I did get? I know I'm not saving. What I did get... is here. This is where I'm done with all the farming. This is where I had Zare helping the party. Zare got all the way to level 58 just helping us bind arms and do instant death and do all the stuff. That was Zare's job. Zare's job was to reliably bind. And we do it. And we do it. We register to Codex, we get everything. We register to Item Compendium, we get everything. Gear. The last couple items get registered. And we leave. Oh, your girls. At the moment. Our report you just filed has solved the last labyrinth's riddles. You have mapped every corner, found every item, and bested every monster. Information you gathered will be a treasure for many generations to come. All areas of the labyrinth are open to you. You may go wherever you wish. When was it that we first met one another? How long, eh? Now, of course, everyone in high regard knows your guild. You may or may not appreciate this, but I would like you to have it. It's not from me, or from the Grand Duchy. It's from the Guard Corps, the townspeople, Lady Grateful, and even the Duke. From all of us. Oh, the time may come when you decide to leave High Lagar. So long as you carry this, you may call it home. You are welcome here whenever you wish. Farewell, conquerors of the Yggdrasil Labyrinth, heroes of the Guard. We have the hero mark. And now we get credits 2! In total, to get all the items I needed, took me somewhere in the neighborhood of 6 hours from the other point. Or it felt like 6 hours, maybe it was only 3. I had to get so many rhino horns, where I had to defeat them with magic. Fortunately, the fire shot from voltage counted, so I didn't have to level up Radigan anymore. Sorry, Radigan. Yeah, the gator was a problem, but if you come in with a proper solution to the problem, then you have no problem with it. There's other ways to handle it, like painless, or binding the head, or using revenge tactics. All sorts of ways to handle a lot of things in games like this. I just used first turn torpor. And even then, there was a flaw in that where there was a very small chance that torpor would just miss. Tough enemy, solid strategy, and that's how you get through it. So let's see, who are we seeing so far? We saw the Explorer's Guildmaster without a helmet. We saw a guard here. Here we go see the next frame. Ah, yes, Artland's staff. Can't forget that. Of course they showed that Muckdile too. Of course they did, because they couldn't show it anywhere else. They have to show it to you when you clear the game. Now, this said, I did not get every treasure chest in the labyrinth. I didn't map every corner of the labyrinth. There are still several paths in the labyrinth that I didn't go to. Several optional areas. However, this game doesn't care about that. This game doesn't have a guild card that tracks the amount of treasure chests that you've opened, or the amount of corners that you've been through, that total percentage of map that you've done correctly in the labyrinth. It doesn't have anything that tracks anything like that. Ah, the doctor's assistant. Yes, we remember her. She was an unusual one. Really unusual one. Dedicated to her job, though. Class balance was also outside the wazoo in this game. This game's weird in that the FOEs never gave experience, so it was really difficult to level up more people, so you had to spend even more time just grinding. Which maybe if I grinded in the correct place, I would have got all those drops and didn't need to farm all the grinding stuff at the end of the game. But a lot of the drops I needed were also from FOEs, so... Shrug, we're fine. We did okay. We did good. Ah, there we go. Yeah, there you are. You big-bellied boy. Ready to play with adventurers and you coward hiding behind doors. Yeah. What a lad. But just like Etrian Odyssey 3, and just like Etrian Odyssey 1, I'm happy that I was able to record this and get through it. But Bolt, Etrian Odyssey 1 isn't on your channel. Yeah, I know, it's on the old channel. Ah, there's Lady Greydrill. We recognize that gauntlet and sword anywhere. A lot of the items that I needed to unlock at the end also weren't shown until I was done grinding them. Like, even if you get close, like, some of the items required, like, 25 venom twigs from the sick woods, or 20 ruined nails from the, ebonapes. Ebonales? Yeah, that's what they're called, ebonales. Just a lot of grinding. Oh, and I had to defeat the Salabox a second time as well. So, I had basically 7 days to get everything else ground up. Not that the game is timed at all, no. I used the 7 days effectively. I got every other item that I needed within the 7 in-game days. Most of my grinding was done within the Onion and within the teleport maze of the final stratums. Because that's where most of my items were needed. That's where everything was. I think I also needed some Cactlord stuff, but I got that well before I got all the Venom Twigs. And that's the end. And that's the end. We get to save our clear data. This was my previous game, and this is this game. We load our game up, and we take a look at our equipment. We take a look at our hero mark. Medal for Masters of the Yggdrasil Labyrinth. A lot of health, a lot of TP, a lot of stats. Unfortunately, by the time you get this, you don't have anything left that you need to do with it. So at this point, you're like, maybe now that I have even better stats, maybe now I don't need to cheese the Your Child. Maybe. Maybe. I do. I did it. It's all good. Take a look at the guild. Take a look at everybody one last time. We had me, using a gun. We had Sunshine, buffing and healing the entire way through. We had Mills, completely dominating the game with Poison, Torpor, and Revenge, with excellent boss support through Dampen. We had Sugar, destroying everything with her sword. We had Damon, keeping us all alive by provoking mobs smiting them, and using elemental barriers in the few times that we needed. We had Zelkova, who absolutely did a lot more damage than I gave him credit for. I was wrong about Launch Next. They are good at one thing, countering. We had Zaire, Master of Binding, with a Force skill that was really good at binding. And also reliable instant death. We had Jade, who was able to revive us at a point in the game when we couldn't afford nectars to revive ourselves. We had Spoop, who had an experience buff passive that allowed us to help everybody else get higher up. We had Radigan, who proved to be actually really, really bad in this game. I'm sorry, Alchemists just... They really don't feel strong in this one. We had Netrack, Gup, Kitten, Wyvern, and Tate, our gathering team, of which I eventually upgraded Gup to be my first turn spammer and Stalker user. Absolutely essential to get one survivalist up in order to fight the Briareas. We also had Flare, necessary for a handful of quests and unusual paths that require you to have a solo beast for some reason. He was a good dog. And we had Nefaria and Zanefried, destroyers of the final boss, alongside Zelkova. I had a wonderful time playing this game. I feel good that's done, but now it's done. So, we explored everything. What will we explore next? I'm not sure at this point, but I'm glad that we explored this together. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful and safe journey. Later, explorers.